Hey guys, what's going on? It's Uncle Tone. How you guys doing? Welcome to Bonus Clip Thursday. I'm a little late, I know, but there's a reason why. I mentioned in the Museday vlog on Monday that I was looking into upgrading the vlog camera. It's time for a new one. This one has been awesome for like a year and a half, but I've dropped it a couple times and it's getting a little funky and weird. It's not going to last forever, so we're going to need a new one. I pretty much narrowed it down, like I mentioned on Museday, to the Sony WX350 or the Sony Alpha 5000, the A5000. The A5000 is larger, probably has better image quality, as well as a flip-up LCD, which kind of is cool. Not really needed, but certainly cool. It'd be nice to see what I'm vlogging. But again, I'm so used to doing this that I generally know whether or not I'm in frame or not, so not really necessary. The WX350 is smaller, more like the Canon I'm used to using now, and much more portable, easier to carry around, throw in my pocket, so on and so forth. I opted to go for the WX350 since, it's smaller. I think portability and easy to carry it around and so on and so forth is more important for me than the actual image quality and the video quality. It should be good enough, certainly at least as good as you guys have been seeing. The A5000 probably be better, but again, it's much larger to carry around and so on and so forth. So I figured this week, I went ahead and ordered it on Tuesday, and it was scheduled to arrive today. So I figured, you know what, why not do a quick little unboxing for Bonus Clip Thursday. Purelator didn't arrive with it though until like 4:20. I was heading out the door to go back to work. So I didn't have time to do it this afternoon, so let's do it tonight. How about that? Cool beans. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Here we are with the Sony WX350. Cool beans. The first thing I noticed when I took this out of the box is this is probably the smallest camera box I have ever seen. I mean, here's my hand in comparison. Here's my iPhone 6 in comparison. I mean, it is a freaking tiny box. So, there you go. Cool beans. Just happened to notice that as I was taking it out of the package. I was kind of surprised at how small the box was. Canon's boxes are usually quite a bit bigger, so there you go. As I mentioned, this is a CyberShot WX350. It has Wi-Fi and NFC built in. It uses the Sony G lens. It has the Exmor R processor, with the Bionics processor, the Exmor R CMOS sensor, with the Bionics processor. It features an 18.2 megapixel lens, 20 times optical zoom, up to 40 digital, which Sony is calling Sony Steady Shot, or what do they call it? Clear image zoom. That's what they're calling it. A 3-inch LCD at 460 dots resolution, not super high resolution, and not touchscreen as well. I didn't want a touchscreen LCD on my vlog camera because the way I tend to hold it, my fingers are touching the back of the camera. Touchscreens kind of interfere with when you're vlogging and that kind of thing, so that wasn't really great. The battery life is up to 470 shots, they say. So there you go. This does shoot in full 1080p at 60 frames per second, which is nice. The Canon only shot in 1080 at 24 frames a second, so that'll be nice. Should result in some smoother video. It is, of course, high definition, and you can use the Play Memories app to connect to your phone and so on and so forth. It has mini HDMI out. SDXC cards, shoots in AVCHD progressive, which is, should be larger files, but they should also be higher quality as well, which will be nice. So there you go. Without further ado, let's quit yapping about the box and bust the thing open. So there you go. Right on top, you are greeted with the camera itself in a little cornstarch bag. Cool beans. We'll pop that out. We'll get to this in a second. Elsewhere in the box, there's nothing in there. Just some stuff there to tell you what else is in the box, which we're going to find out when we open it. Kind of a cool box. There you go. Also included is a battery charger, which is cool. Also, we get a wrist strap, Sony branded wrist strap, which is nice. A micro USB cable. This is what you're going to use for charging with the USB cable. The battery only charges internally on this camera. You can't pop it out and charge it externally. Sony does sell an external charger. I may pick one of those up with an extra battery at some point. Probably be a good idea. Here we have the battery itself. How many milliamps is this thing? It's very shiny. It uses the NP-BX1 battery, 1240 milliamps, which should be good. The Canon batteries I used before were like 760 or something like that in the Canon cameras. I had a spare one of those I carried around with me regularly too. So there you go. I should probably pick up an extra one of these. Also, you have a consumer 1-year warranty. Nobody ever reads that either. And then you get a Sony for Canadian customers only. Receive 15% off your next purchase. Cool beans. Is there a coupon code on this or something? Or, yeah, cool beans. Very nice. Cool beans. Maybe I can use that to buy an extra battery. That'd be kind of cool. And then you have a Wi-Fi and one touch NFC connection guide. I'll probably have to read that. I've never had a camera with NFC before, so that should be kind of cool. That and the Play Memories app, I'm looking forward to trying that out. And then the owner's manual itself, the Sony Cybershot DSC WX350. In a whole bunch of different languages. Cool beans. And that's all that's in the box. So let's move the boring stuff out of the way. We'll keep the battery over here. We'll move the boring stuff out of the way. And take a look at the camera itself. And here is, upside down, the camera itself. I like it. It looks kind of cool. It's more squared off kind of a thing. It looks pretty neat. Here you have the lens on the front with Sony G lens. Your infrared sensor there for the autofocus. The flash is built in there. Taking a look along the top, you have dual stereo microphones, your power on off button, your zooming in and out, your mode dial to select between all of your different modes, a dedicated movie record button here on the back, a little dial thing for scrolling around through all the various functions, a playback button, the menu button, and a help or delete button. Kind of cool. Mini HDMI resides in there. There's where your wrist strap attaches. And then down here in the bottom, nope, there's your mini HDMI. That's your mini USB where you connect. My bad. And then here inside there is where your battery and memory card live. I picked up a new memory card as well, a Lexar Professional 32 gig, 95 megabits a second, class 10 UHS 1. Very nice memory card. Should be more than capable of handling anything we're going to throw at this camera here. So let's go ahead, throw that in there, throw a battery in it, and turn it on and see what it looks like. Alright, cool beans. Sorry about the break there. The battery died on the camera. It's been a minute since I've done this, so there you go. That is not how this connects. How does this go in here? This way? Which way do you go in, Mr. Battery? There you go. Cool beans. And push this back over to close it. Cool beans. There we go. Let's go ahead and fire it up and see what it looks like. Here we go. Set date. Sure, we'll go ahead and set that. Chicago, Mexico City, New York. Okay. Daylight savings is off. Off. Yes, we want it off. Date and time. We'll skip this later. Do this later. There you go. Your Play Memories app, sony.net/PM for your PC software. You can get some PC software too, apparently, which is kind of cool. Okay, go. Fire it up. Image database could not be found. Create. Yeah, go ahead and format the memory card for me. Cool beans. There we go. We are all fired up. Looks pretty good. So, this is just, basic settings right out of the box. Let's go ahead and record a quick clip. We're using this camera and see what it looks like. Okay, cool beans. I switched over to the Sony WX350 camera. So this is what it's going to look like now. Hopefully it looks and sounds pretty good. I'm seeing this for the first time, just like you guys are. So hopefully we look pretty good here. It looks great on the screen. The video quality looks really nice on the screen. This is in 1080 at 60i, so 1080 at 60 frames a second. The video quality looks really nice. We're gonna move around a little bit. And there's Alice. Alice is still chilling out in my room. Haven't decided where to put her yet exactly, so she's still chilling out in my room. Cool beans. That's pretty much gonna do it for this week's Bonus Clip Thursday. I don't intend to do a review on this camera per se, but if you guys want to know what I think of it and what my experiences are with it, leave me a comment down in the comment box below, and I'll answer them in an upcoming Bonus Clip Thursday or an upcoming Muse Day vlog or something like that. So, cool beans. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing with me. It's been a minute since we've done one. I enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. I did always enjoy doing unboxings. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Muse Day. Rock on.